Greetings, my name is Tommy the Keyblade Master, and welcome to my channel and to my last Mega Man X Let's Play. In this Let's Play, I'm going to be going through Sigma's fortress once and showing you all through the traps, and then I'm going to fight Sigma. And then after that, I will fight Sigma again because I managed to actually blast the guy with the Hadoken 2 times, and then I fight him again just to show you what it's like fighting him with regular weapons. I hope you enjoy the conclusion of this Let's Play, and if you have any questions about Mega Man X, feel free to leave them below in the comments. Greetings, my name is Tommy the Keyblade Master, and welcome to my final section of Mega Man X. We are going to be doing Sigma's Fortress, and we're going to do it all in one long run. I expect this one to be about an hour or more, folks. Let's get started. We'll click on the little Sigma signals there and start going. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. They changed a few scenes at the opening of this stage in the Maverick Hunter X to make it so Zero's not quite such an arrogant jerk. Alright. And I'm trying to blow through these turtles with the X-Buster. I should know better than that. Storm Tornado beats everything. Alright. Now we're going to get into some really challenging platforming with these moving platforms. Homing Torpedo to get rid of these small guys which try to crash into you. They don't do much power. They don't do much damage, I mean, but they do knock you off the platforms if you're not careful. They're kind of trying to do a little bit of Ninja Gaiden on you. Knock you off platforms rather than an actual kill. Anyone who's played the NES Ninja Gaiden will know what I'm talking about. Anyways, keep on using Storm Tornado to blow through some of these enemies. Want to conserve a little bit of energy, although I'm not fighting Flame Mammoth in the stage. It helps. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. Okay, they completely changed around what happens to Zero here in Maverick Hunter X. Anyways, as I was saying, they completely changed around. You don't encounter this fight until the third part of Sigma's Fortress, until pretty much the very end of it, number 1. And number 2, X just finds Zero lying there. So they took away some of Zero's bravado here, so he doesn't look like such an arrogant jerk who just got his ass kicked. Anyways, let's get in and help him out. Alright. X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. Oh, by the way, I did try to Hadoken, but I failed. Even if I did succeed, though, it doesn't work against him. This is the only guy you can't destroy with it. And you can't destroy him at all. Just blast him as much as you want, and eventually you will get caught. Just like last time, you can't beat him in his armored carrier. It is kind of fun trying, though. How long you can last. I better get carried. Ah, yeah, there we go. Got caught. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. And Zero goes boom. Remember, folks, this victory cost him an arm and a leg. Literally. What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So it's just you and me now. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Alright. I think this guy's pretty much weak against almost any enemy, weapon. But I prefer using Rolling Shield on him. It does decent damage. And I'm not going to be using it in any of the fights ahead, so... At least on this stage, it's kind of useless in and around on this stage. And with that, Boba Fett here meets his end at last. Escaped the Sarlacc pit, only to get blown up by X. Anyways. X, I've taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. And with that, Zero is no more until he gets revived in X2, gets killed again in X5, revived again in X6, and then finally killed off for good in Mega Man 04. Guys come back more times than Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Anyways, if you didn't get the arm part from Dr. Light Capsule, after you talk to Zero there, he'll give you his arm cannon, giving you that upgrade. So, just to know, although I already have it because I wanted the Hadoken. Anyways, this next area is a pain in the butt. As you can see, I already went through enough laser wires and trampoline springs there. Next, I gotta do a vertical shaft full of them. Come on. Alright. Alright, your two best friends for this next part are going to be the homing missiles, but you want to be careful not to overdo them. Like, let's refill them, even if it does mean I gotta deal with those two again. Yeah, using the homing missiles is a good idea. Another good one you can use, especially since you're not going to be using it on this next part, is the Steam Chameleon. Charging it up to full will give you temporarily invincibility. Just don't use it to try to blast any of these guys, because you just want to make your way through there. Alright. Now we're going to be refighting Boomer Kallangur. Unlike a lot of the other Mega Man games where you go into like pods towards the end so you can defeat all the robot masters again, here they kind of separate them through the 3 stages. So Boomer Kallangur is the guy you're going to be fighting in this one. It's the only boss you have to refight in this one. But the others will be waiting in other parts of Sigma's fortress. Anyways, with Kallangur destroyed, we will go into the next part. And blow away some enemies. And... alright. Yeah, I'm going to be doing something here. Here, just trying not to die. There we go. I don't need a full energy tank by any means, but... ah! Should've... that's kinda cool. Sliding through the door all injured. Should've just shut the, Matador. Oh well. Doesn't matter, I got 4 E-tanks and I still got a few extra lives left. Anyways, this guy is somewhat hard. He only has a few moments of vulnerability where you have to hit him with shotgun ice. But he'll come down on those strings. Just watch the patterns on the string and try to guess where he's going to land, so you're close enough to shoot him, but far enough away that he doesn't land on you. And it gets very tricky towards the end when you start moving really fast. And that one's easy. This one's he's gonna be all over the place. Ah! Got me good that time. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and you shoot spiders down too. Just avoid them. They're not worth spending any of your ammo destroying. You just get up and leave. It's an annoyance. He should be getting really fast by now. Yep. Faster and his things become way harder to predict. So, fun, fun, fun. Let's see here. Alright. Got him. And one more shotgun. I should finish him off if I can just... Alright. Well, folks, I took you through part 1. Part 2 is up next. So let's find out what's in it. Now, the thing that differs Mega Man from Wily as well is that Wily you had to finish in one big block. Here you don't. You'll be taken out to this map screen every time. If you manage to use an E-tank or two on this last stage, which I didn't, but if you did, go through Armored Armadillo's beginning stage again and start collecting power-ups so you can fill them and continue on afterwards. I kind of like the background in this stage. It kind of reminds me of some of the older Dr. Wily stages for some reason, just the mountains in the back, the Castlevania or Dr. Wily stages. Stages always had mountains in the background. Whereas when you enter the final area, this one does too. Alright. Now you're going to be encountering a few more bosses than usual in this one, just to let you know. You know, last one only had 1. I think this one has 3. So we're going to be fighting boss rematches aplenty. Alright, if I'm right, it's Chill Penguin again. Yup. Even easier now that we got the flamethrower weapon. Whoops. Maybe not. Yeah, you have to watch out for his chilling breath because it's got a longer range than the flamethrower weapon. Still, just not very hard, especially now that we've got all our power items. And if you do want to hit him at a range, you can always charge it up. Guy's invincible while he's sliding, even from the flamethrower. Break through those ice penguins pretty quickly, though. And with that, he is toast. I am low on flamethrower, though, but the good news is I don't really use that much in the stage. Alright, we're going to be fighting these mech guys again. Alright, yeah, if you can destroy one of those mech guys before he enters his ship, you can steal one. Makes this next area a whole lot easier. You do have to watch out for those dudes flying in from the top. You can't really hit them with this, and they'll probably hit you. Oh well, like I said, still way easier. Ah! The tank is going to blow up! Yeah, if you get hit too many times in the tank will just freeze and you'll have several seconds to get out of it before it decides to go nuclear. Okay, you can use Steam Chameleon to bypass this area again, make yourself invincible. Not a bad idea. That said, you might also want to save the energy on that one because you're going to be using it. Because you gotta battle Stormy Eagle. And again, it's not necessary to use it against him. He's a pretty easy boss as long as you get the late boosters. And at this point, my health is so high that I can, you know, even not get hurt too much when I run into him by accident. But it's still quicker and easier to use the Sting shot rather than just relying on the Buster. still, I want to finish him off with just the regular buster. Oh. Who's gonna try to dive on me? I don't think so. But yeah, you want to save the Sting Chameleon, because that's what the next boss is weak against. Is the Chameleon Sting. And we're almost up to it. I lied when I said there were 3 bosses on the stage. There's only 2. Frost, Chill Penguin and Stormy are the only 2. So I lied. I thought there were 3. It's been a while since I've done this game religiously. I used to play it a lot when I was a teenager. But it's been a while. And they switched these stages out completely in Maverick Hunter X. Anyways, see if I can't recover a little bit. Oh. Got it. Alright, I think I recovered enough. Alright. I want full power to the Sting Chameleon. Or the Chameleon Sting, whatever. Alright, battling this big machine here. He'll fire his eyeballs at you. Each eye color does something different. And then he'll close the walls in and have this thing move around at you. You have to destroy all 3 parts to win. Alright, that's the second part. Now the last part has me kind of walled in, so I'll be sticking to the walls. That thing moves. If it hits, you just press towards and jump, so you can stick back to the wall quickly and start jumping up. You don't want to land in those spikes. Anyways, with it destroyed, the spikes go away long enough for us to strike a pose and leave. Again, I didn't use too much sub-tanks or anything, so we'll just move on to number 3. But if you have Armored Armadillo, like I said, I've played through the last part of this game at least 40 or 50 times. I mean, I spent a lot of time playing this as a kid. So I know these stages by the back of my hands, even if I don't exactly remember where the bosses are. Anyways, I think I need, yeah, Armored Armadillo. Remember what I said, if you have his electric spark, he's pretty easy once you get the armor off him. But even if you don't have enough spark to finish him off completely, just removing that armor will be a major help. And he's toast. Alright. Moving deeper into Sigma's Fortress here. Yeah, I need to probably put up a picture of what this stage looks like in Maverick Hunter X. It's a completely different stage. But, you know, the background's kind of this lavish palace. This dark fortress. I don't know why they decided to change it up, other than maybe to show Sigma's got an ego in that one. Yeah. Alright, I do believe Sting Chameleon, just from the spikes in the wall. Remember what I said, this guy's a pain in the you-know-what. See if I can... I'm on. Decloak so I can kill you. That should have been a hit. That was a near hit. Alright. I hate this guy. I hate this guy with freaking passion. Alright. See, he avoids that. Oh, come on. Do your tongue thing. There you go. It's easier to hit you when you do that. Alright. Now the bad thing about it, and you saw how much weapon energy I've just used up on that. The bad thing about it is the very end boss of this is also weak against the boomerang. Oopsie. Oh well, let's see here. Let's refill my boomerang because I'm going to be needing it. And grab that life up too. Yeah, like I said, there's 5 bosses in this part, and each time, each one is kind of separated by a little hallway where you can grab a few power-ups and fight a few enemies. So you're not completely without any health power-ups between them. Anyways, shotgun ice will be your best bet against this guy. Yeah, all the bosses fight the same as they did before for the most part. So just use their weakness weapons, shotgun ice against Spark Mandrill. And by this time, since I have all the heart tanks and all the power-ups, most of these guys aren't much of a pain, with the exception of Sting Chameleon there. Since we're getting into the water, you can only guess what that means. Alright. I'll fill up my electricity. Oh, should have filled up my boomerang. Oh well. Launch Octopus's weakness is, of course, the rolling shield. And that's what we're going to use against him. I like his little opening pose. Basically telling you you're going down. Let's see here. Same as last time, he'll shoot out torpedoes, he'll try to suck you in and steal your energy. The torpedoes and the fish don't really do that much damage, but you want to avoid getting sucked into that torpedo. Or into that tornado thing that he does. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. See? Get off me. Whoops! Trigger button by accident, sorry. But yeah, recovered some of his and sucked some of mine away, so you want to avoid that move. Fortunately, I won't be needing Rolling Shield, and I think I have enough health. Alright, now, if you want these power items up here, I do believe Sting Chameleon is what you need to use. Yeah, use it. Hurry up. Grab them and run across there, because you're invincible. Ooh. Flame Mammoth. Again, this jump's not too hard. Without his weapon weakness, but I have Storm Tornado and I have him fully powered up, so he's going down without too much of a fight. If I can remember that, I have to stay on screen in order to hit him. And with that, he's now blown up. Alright, last guy. Okay, the boss is some weird toothy tank. You want to hit the upper part with the boomerang and watch him. He tries to run you over or get in the middle and sandwich you just like that. I think he can also get together and throw out fireballs too. He's not doing it. Yeah, here he goes. Yeah. I avoid those electric fireballs with his. And with that, Sigma's final security is over. It is done. We are going to the last boss fight. And his stage is pretty simple. Once again, if you need to refill a sub-tank, because we're definitely going to be using them against this guy, go to Armored Armadillos. Alright, here we go. Last boss. And... it said if you need to refill yourself, shoot those guys. It is important. Alright. We keep climbing up the shaft and we'll eventually get to him. Alright. And he kind of teleports in. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Boom! One hit with the Hadoken. Use shotgun ice if you don't have the Hadoken. That's the dog's weakness, but I had it. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Wow, this is going real easy so far. By the way, Electric Spark if you don't have the Hadoken. It is that guy's weakness. Sorry I'm not helping those who don't have the Hadoken very much with this Let's Play. In fact, well, maybe later. It might be an interesting bonus video later. It's worth going through the final stages again to see if I can blast this guy with the Hadoken out of the sky. But I'm going to do this one right. Mainly because this guy is hard to hit. Sigma's final form's weakness is the very, very tippy top of his head, and you have to use either a rolling shield or a fully charged X-Buster shot. And I warn you, if you use the X-Buster, fully charged X-Buster, you're only going to do 1 hit point worth of damage. Let's refill my energy here. The guy hits you hard too. So watch out, he means business. So this is the only guy I really find myself using sub-tanks on too often once I'm fully powered up. And he is definitely a worthy final boss. Alright. And when he puts the claw down at you, stand on top of it. But you want to stand on the edge of them so you don't get shocked. And watch your life. I'm almost out of it. Alright. Oh, and regarding his 2 attacks that come out of that robot's mouth, one of them's a flamethrower. The flamethrower is easy enough to dodge. Just stand in the corner if you see it coming. The electric sparks are a lot harder. You can dodge. You can dash right past them though. And boom! This guy's toast. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. Alright, that's the end of this Let's Play. I'm going to save the ending for those who actually want to buy and complete the game. I'm a jerk that way. I don't like to show endings. Sorry. But I will be nice enough to go back and show you how to defeat Sigma again without using an Hadoken. So, let's go back and fight Sigma without the Hadoken. Alright guys, I decided to go back and do the last part of this Let's Play again. Mainly because I Hadoken Sigma twice, and I thought, you know, that's not real fair if someone's watching this Let's Play for advice on the game you know, and didn't get the Hadoken, or can't do it right, because that is a tricky move to pull off. So how do you beat the first two bosses of this final fight? So I'm going to go back and redo it. Alright, we'll just click on that, and we'll go right to the final stage here. And we'll just climb up this again. All the way up. Avoid the caterpillars, I don't need any of the power-ups. Alright. The, first boss we're going to take out using the shotgun ice. He'll come back down with his pet. Does the exact same thing. And leaves. Alright. Alright. Now this guy is a bit of a pain. He can jump everywhere, his shots go far, and it's really hard. He doesn't have a pattern. Fortunately, he doesn't have much life. Usually I don't get this much damage on him, but he doesn't have much life. That's the good thing. Otherwise, he'd be really hard. Sigma, on the other hand, is a beast. Alright, and he'll whip out that sword. Alright, do not let him get close to you and swing that sword. It does major damage. What you want him to do is to get stuck wall jumping at you. So keep on the walls, and when he starts wall jumping, fall off the walls and fire at him on your way down. That'll always injure him, and it should keep you a safe distance away. You might collide with him while he's wall jumping, but that doesn't do as much damage as if he swings that sword at you. Definitely do not want to get hit by that sword. And he's almost dead. He also has these head lasers that he can fire at from time to time, but he's not seeming to do it this time, which I'm not complaining about. Alright, another 2 or 3 hits and he should be toast. You can block the shots with his sword. Alright, Sigma is toast. And then just finish him off like you saw me there with the rolling shield. If you wonder if Hadoken will be able to finish him off in one move, don't bother using it. You have to be full health to use it. That can be tricky, and if you do manage to get up there, and I did do it once and throw out a Hadoken, unfortunately I wasn't recording, but if you do it, all it does is bounce off him. So mark that Vile and his armor carrier and the final form of Sigma as the only 2 characters that cannot be killed off with the Hadoken, which is kind of unfortunate. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up this Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed watching it. This is Tommy the Keyblade Master signing out, and stay tuned for more Mega Man games.